Only one can win. The New England defense is down to Bruho. Zomba having a little bit of that New England defense in MLEs.
Zomba can have it.
Zomba can have it. Zomba can have it.
If I'm still New England, Zomba's New England.
Well, let's also like give a little bit of credit to Zomba too, because Zomba has been showing out to a ton of New England stuff, and it's like not like a little. It's
I'm sorry. Did you see that? Did you see what I see?
Yeah, there it is again. I knew it was happening.
So
he loves this shit.
I know he does, but for the folks at home, you know what's happening. I know what's happening. Why don't we enlighten them? What is this Metaknight pick for the folks who aren't as familiar with Bruho?
Bruho loves hitting Zomba at 0 and then killing him for it. This is also a real pick. Like, this is not just I hate playing against R.O.B. Like, this is my counter pick. This is like legitimately like Bruho's got a Metaknight.
Notably, Show, one of the best Metaknights in North America, used to go to the same locals as Zomba for a number of years in Ultimate. So Zomba does know this matchup.
Yeah, I played that guy in a Wii Smash a couple times. He whoops my ass, and it hurts my soul a little bit. This character sucks to play against.
Yeah, it's like if you don't know the counterplay, he does just kill you. The problem is when you do know the counterplay, Metaknight is kind of a sword. He has more of a sword than he did in Smash 4, but he still doesn't really have very much of a sword.
Yeah. That little combo from Zomba with the bounce back, the ping pong, all the way inside. But yeah, like one active frame of up air, like tough. But you know, do we really want more for this character? No.
I mean, you know, it'd be nice to see a little bit more.
No.
Like, he doesn't need everything to be gutted forever.
Nope, he needs that gutted. If that move, oh my god, up there?
Yep. And great herb box shift. Do you see the herb box shift too underneath in the landing animation, shifting ever so slightly to get beneath that laser and then find his way in? So smart from him. Zomba, though, gonna answer back 177. Notably, Bruho living a very long time trying to fight a cheeky little stock.
You can convert. Oh my goodness, yeah, you 100% can convert
I love that he plays Metaknight like he plays Kazuya, where most of them are looking for the 0 to death, and Bruho's like, no, I'm gonna scrap with you and hit you with the cheekiest stuff you've ever seen.
Yeah, but their down air like is a great move, by the way. Like
so good.
There's so many people who like are really like, oh man, I hate Metaknight up air, but like down air does a lot of those bridges and a lot of those a lot of damage to a lot of different players.
He just went so incredibly deep trying to find that stock. And I mean, you might as well when you're Metaknight, right? Finding all the ways you can to pressure R.O.B off stage, finding the dimensional cape back to home as well. And all of a sudden, just the read to boot. That's calling out an age-old roll habit of Zombas to roll in those scenarios back to center stage. Bruho knows about it and still gonna have it scouted out.
3,
4, 5, 6, 7,
Does he
8.
get the tornado? Just has to finish him there.
And honestly, like, I understand why you don't, right? Like, if you miss it, you just die, and you don't want to kill yourself there. But
well, I mean, depending on how good your match is, you can kind of get back, but you have to like really like pull out of the commit. Because like if you commit hard to blowing somebody up with a tornado, then yeah, cool. Oh no! And
you try, you don't succeed. Your opponent's gonna answer back in a fashion. And Zomba now blowing up Bruho, who's now trying to find a way to close this out at 84. You're probably looking for F smash or just a raw shuttle loop at this point, right?
Yeah, like so you want to hit that hitbox of dash deck that sends almost directly straight up because that's the one that starts blowing people up off the stop.
Yeah, but the spacing is so hard, especially the way Zomba has, after the start of the set, game 1, just really started to smother this Metaknight. However, it's a mistech that he looked for before he found that neutralizer. Looked for 3 times off stage, right? Missed the first 2, the second one got the chance, and you can see Zomba's feeling a little sleepy.
Yeah, you saw the hand instantly go to the face. I'm like, oh, good God.
Zomba looks perturbed
a little bit, but there is going to be no pullout from the from the Metaknight commit here, and we're going to see.
I mean, why would you? You just took game 1 off Zomba with Metaknight. Your pocket Metaknight.
You are in store for it all still, Zomba. Yeah, Dimensional Cape going backstage is going to be a big tool for recovery here. Because, again, you have to be really careful about recovering Metaknight because, again, you don't...
Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on. This could be death if Zomba's not careful. We miss it with the SDI. Fantastic job from Zomba. Again, all of that show experience coming in so clutch when it matters. Bruho having to work a little bit harder here because even though he had that long combo string, he's actually very down in the percent. My man just did the Meta Knight classic of F smash in twice.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can.
Do it twice.
There's no end lag.
Oh my God, Zomba's just missing techs. He has to have not much gas left, right?
He's got to be tired. I'm also wondering if he just doesn't, honestly, he just doesn't seem like his heart's in it the same way right now.
Yeah, looks a little bit tired right now, but you gotta lock it in. But Zomba's still good enough to get stuff like this all the time and losing the Mario Party minigame. And even a tired Zomba still has some energy.
Yeah, and Bruho, they're not happy he got caught by that grab. You could see in the face the head shake right in the player cam as it went out. His parries are on point, and you can tell Bruho really wants this. Dude, the drift too, the fact that he missed the first one, kept the positioning to keep the aggression. There's that down air you were talking about, but R.O.B able to go coast to coast, so not going to find a cheeky stock. Even still, though, the pressure is mounting on Zomba to find an answer.
Yeah, I mean, like most of, at this point, like it's kind of difficult for Metaknight to find anything on you, really, because there's not a ton of combos that really are risky, except for that dash tag. So finding those moments now really is important because you don't really have a lot of confirms off of this percent.
No, you don't, but we have seen a couple Metaknight, up tilts and non-traditional things from this character. Bruho really trying to apply the funnies game. Zomba there, that didn't quite look optimal DI-wise, but maybe it was. And all of a sudden, Zomba on his last stock of game 2. This is not the way we expected this set to open up.
Yeah, and Bruho's had a couple of these Metaknight sets with Zomba so far. Uh-oh. There we go. Here it is. Hey!
He's just dead here. Oh, no, he's in the wrong way.
The wrong direction.
Okay,
not yet.
Yep.
Yeah, still not enough. Even at that with that nice little upwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
I love it on the biplat though, and the dimensional cloak pushing you just far enough. Last stock scenario. Zomba sighing, shaking the head, going, "Nah, I gotta make something happen now." Last time we saw an eye roll like that, Zomba's 0 to death. But it doesn't seem like he's got another one in his back pocket.
Yeah, but Zomba is definitely no slouch, so he's definitely going to make at least something back.
Absolutely.
Back hit of that, and it's going to go all the way.
On the DI check, too. He did not expect that to catch him.
Yeah, and again, Bruho's done that a couple times today where he's turned around down smash to get the stronger back hit and mess up with a parry timing as well.
And again, you mentioned as well, do you want to talk a little bit more about Bruho's matchup history with Zomba in this Metaknight R.O.B? Because I know he's played it before. I don't think he's ever won a set in Metaknight R.O.B, though, has he?
At the last match harder, the Metaknight came close, but had a couple of fine-tuning things that just didn't really work out in the end. But it looks solid right now.
It looks like I actually think yeah, that is the Zomba.
No.
That is the Zomba classic, that double footstool. The back hit,
the back air.
That's it. Yeah, that is about as true of a ladder as Metaknight has.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Especially for SDI. And
that's check.
Yep. Now he has the extension again, but Zomba with the great DI to get to the platform early, roll out of there, and not get eaten. But with the rapid jab and the gyro, that's just a lot of damage to take.
Yeah, and Bruho's starting to.
No way.
He got away back. He did.
He's just chasing him. He's like a back and forth. Okay. Yep. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, Bruho.
Oh man.
Eventually, you feel yourself too much.
Such a come here moment, and unfortunately, finally dying out to it.
Wrong Sakurai OC. This is you played Icarus, not Kid Icarus.
Yep. They're gonna go taking a little bit here for missing that up air or that up B.
Dude, if that's what ends up costing Bruho the set, it's gonna be one of the crazy moments to look back on. Even I say as he's up 2-0 with Zomba at 140, but Zomba now answering back in turn. This has been an onslaught 88.8.
Yeah, but now you have to watch out for getting edge guarded here because there's so much that Bruho can. Oh my God!
Oh, who has to watch out for getting edge guarded? Because you thought it was Bruho or Zomba. We all thought it was Zomba. It was actually just Bruho the whole time. And just like that, a last stock scenario. Bruho throwing that stock away at 40 is looking a little bit more painful right now.
Yeah, and Zomba's definitely starting to find his feet a little bit more.
You can't give a player like Zomba a chance where you try to disrespect them, because if it doesn't work, they will just beat you that game for it. And now Bruho is really trying to stop that freight train.
Yep. Just waiting for those air dodges.
Yep. Dude.
Barely missing in the Mario Party.
This train doesn't have brakes anymore. Why do you think Metaknight can stop it?
There is one specific combo that I know could end this as well as as well as that.
No, he's just
as well as that.
The thing is, Bruho got
the-
too confident.
That's the risk of that directly popping up dash attack hitbox as well, because it is unbelievably unsafe.
And this replay, this is the moment that really changed the set. It was that double jump. He just kind of got caught a little bit too deep and just didn't have the resources. You could see if he took that single jump there, that was it. And look at the smirk. Zomba feels himself now.
Yeah,
this is a different Zomba than we saw in the first 2 games of the set.
Yeah, he saw a lot of shaking of the head, which, I mean, low-key fair, but also definitely has to do a little bit more to get fully back into this, because there is always the chance that Bruho's Metaknight is just going to take this, just going to take you off the stage instantly.
Yeah, right now, just getting stuck in an awkward place. What good gyro positioning there for Zomba to just keep Metaknight stuck on that platform. You continue this advantage state against Bruho, and 60%. I mean, it does feel like he started to figure this out.
You can feel a little bit of the momentum switch, but 4, 5, 6.
The DI switch though is
doesn't get the reset on the platform.
You don't get it once you commit out like that, and the DI mixes you up back in. Eventually, your combo does end, and gonna get the 2 frame out. Yeah, gonna get it off the bounce.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, this should be death here.
Yeah,
but yeah,
you had to really commit to get that. Unfortunately, I was afraid of side B there.
Zomba is saying, actually, we are going to play a 1-game set, whether it's with Metaknight or whatever other characters, because he is trying to speedrun a path to this game 5.
Yeah, I'm starting to agree with you. Zomba looks a lot more comfortable right now.
Yep. And look at his eyes, too. Like, look at his face. He's more awake.
Yeah,
he's more present. You gave him a chance where he could start to visualize himself making the comeback, and now he's doing it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is a 3-stock. There's not even 90%. If I'm Bruho, right, like, I think it's really hard to stick with the Metaknight into Game 5 right now.
I think just this game specifically is getting a little bit out of control for Bruho, and that's.
But it's like but it's really been the last 5 stocks in a row that have just felt like a steamroller as Zomba just remembered how to play the matchup and just started locking down on the discipline.
Yeah, there it is. All right, 3-stock on that.
This needs to be. I think you gotta switch something up here.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely can see like the Zomba that we all know and love come back and alive, and Bruho just didn't really have an answer for it, and using R.O.B's tools to the effectiveness that Zomba does, it really started to show in that game.
Listen, this is Bruho we're talking about, though. You can see the smile on his face. You can see he's almost there. The Metaknight has gotten close. It hasn't closed it out, as you said earlier, Bounds. This is the chance to do it, but it's also the chance to make a swap. He's not going to. I think we are going back to small battlefield again. We played like the whole set here.
Yep.
And
it's the new PS2. Let's be real.
Yes, but I'm really surprised after that last game that we didn't see a single change come out on Bruho's Game 5 counter pick. Like, but all of the cards are in his court here, and he just kind of gave them back to Zomba for free.
Yeah, now and 60% already on Bruho, and it's just getting like these. It's just these little moments, you know, like this, like not being able to get that, get in onto that, what's it called, onto the gyro, but can't catch it. Can't like keep taking like small hits from it, like the nickels and dimes, and looking a little bit worse for wear.
Okay, just tapping on though, trying to find a read. Not gonna quite get it, but is gonna able to get the reset. So just forcing you away, playing a little slow, keeping Zomba antsy. This is a good answer back from Bruho, but you have to close these out. You can't let something silly, right, make you lose a stock away. You have to play this game as if you're down 2-0, not in a Game 5, because
oh no,
you just have to be perfect, Bounce.
That was the right setup, but Zomba just doing so well to get away from that. I went for it all.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, dimensional cape is a big move.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Under platform, they're a little too far for the ladder combo. So Bruho actually had to wait for Zomba to kind of roll in and get some space. 156 gonna find the stock on the tech chase, but all of a sudden, this is 40% in the corner. Zomba is not in a position to get his stock taken if he's not. If he's careful.
He got the reset.
Yes, but you gotta hold the positioning and the SDI. Yeah, he just has to take the nair.
Yeah, unfortunately has to take the nair. The tornado would have been the kill, but had to do it.
Yeah, it's like maybe you try to like mix them with the shuttle and hope both hits.
Yeah, Bruho's starting to make that momentum back a little bit more.
Yeah, hold on. He gets it a second time.
Yeah,
the forward air just going to back on the percent, though. And this is where Metaknight starts to have the kill options. I like the idea, but again, it's just getting a little too cute when you don't have the room to work with. Just mentally against the player.
And
like
Zomba's really just making it hard for Bruho to land. I can't believe nothing came out of that.
Same.
Too.
The fact that they both missed there was crazy. Okay, again? Dude, Metaknight honestly being so small has really helped Bruho here.
Whoa, I don't even know what happened there.
Zomba.
Zomba just going too low?
Yeah, he just went too low.
Boy.
We don't see him make that mistake very often. As you said, I think that running out, he is maybe a little bit tired. But if there's a time for him to wake up, it's right now. Both these players have one tournament stock remaining, Bounce. Who's going to lose it first?
Oh, there it is. Is that it? Is that it?
This could
is
be.
that it?
This could be.
That's it!
No way! Holding
Holy
on
hell.
for dear life. Zomba got kill flash off screen in the magnifying glass already.
Oh, no.
Still didn't die. Trying to find a little bit of a ping pong and bounce.
I can't believe that forward air didn't take it. It was ridiculously close to the blast zone. And I get there's not a ton of knockback, but Jesus.
Yeah, man, DIing to the corner right where you have it gets you a lot of extra mileage. It's absolutely crazy. Right now, though, it's how is how is Bruho gonna find a way in again? Because Zomba is locked in the defense. He's got the dash attack, but he's not able to find too much. He's starting to swing, and this is right where Zomba wants him.
Yeah, and Zomba's barely whiffing on that grab.
Oh my God, the
Couple of
scramble.
down tilts.
Yeah, Zomba's starting to pull away here a little bit. He's starting to win these scraps more consistently. 1, 2, 3. This is Bruho's last chance here. He has to get creative. He has to find a way back. Zomba's looking for the edge guard. The drill is exactly what he needed, but the grab's going to be it. Yeah, off the platform.
And he's, oh my God.
He can't. He came so close. He tried so hard.
Oh my.
But bounce.
That's so unlucky, dude.
In the end, Metaknight didn't even matter. Man.
That's the second time
I know
Bruho